Hello there. In this class we are going to be discussing some types of computer. So this is our second class of the IT fundamentals. In the previous class we have discussed some introductory things, but in this class we are going to be discussing some types of computer that we have. Mostly these types are going to be on the basis of their sizes and speed and all. So in this era you will definitely see different type of computers, different size of computers, different shapes of computers. So let's discuss what are those. So the first type that I've mentioned here is the supercomputers. So as you can see by the name, supercomputer are simply, these are huge in size, and they are definitely, if they are huge in size, they must function pretty much well, na? So they are the fastest computers ever existing. So simply supercomputers are at the top of the hierarchy based on the size, based on the speed, and based on the price too. They are way too non-affordable for us. Apart from that, let me give an example of this one. There's a I think that is the fastest computer, supercomputer. I think its name was Fugaku. I think it was developed in Japan. So I think this is the current fastest supercomputer ever existed on the earth. So apart from that, if we will descend the order, we will find another computer which is called a mainframe computer. It's a little bit smaller than the, not a little bit, it's pretty much smaller than the supercomputers. It's slower than the supercomputers, and definitely there must be some price differences too. So these are the category of computers that exist between the PCs and the supercomputers. Mostly I think the simplest example of this one can be the ATM machine that we use on daily basis. This is an mainframe computer. Apart from that, you see these such kind of computers in banks and medical fields like hospitals. You would see some sort of computers which are mainframe computers. So apart from that, the third type that I have mentioned here are the personal computers. These are the computers that are used by general purpose users, and there is another term OEM that I am going to discuss later. So personal computers, or we can also call them PCs, or we can also call them microcomputers. These are the computers that we use for normal general purpose. So a category of personal computers, the desktop computers that are mostly used in offices and computer labs in different colleges and universities. Why do we call them desktop computer? We call them desktop computer because we put them at the top of a desk, so that is why we call them the desktop computers. Apart from that, we also have laptop computers which are portable, so that is why we use them for personal use. These are portable. Why are these portable? Because they have batteries, built-in batteries. Because of them we can carry them to wherever you want, wherever we are going. We can use them in the plane, we can use them in the bus, wherever we are, we can use them because they are portable. So why do we call them laptop? We are calling them laptop because we can put them on the top of our lap, no? So that is why we call them the laptop computers. Apart from that, we also see some tablet computers. Mostly kids use them for educational purpose. Apart from that, we also use our mobile phones, our smartphones. Mostly those are built to store your everything in your pocket, na? So that is why we also mention mobile phones here. Apart from that, we also have smart watches in this era, which are pretty much on the top in the market. Apart from that, we have also seen smart glasses from Meta. Recently they have also released these. I think around $1,000 was their price. So these all are simply personal computers. Now one more term is here, which is OEMs or OEM. OEM means original equipment manufacturers. These are simply companies. OEM is a company. What kind of company will OEM be? OEM is a company that collects products from different brands and that integrates them into a new computer, a whole new computer. Let's say if you see HP, which is a company, which is a brand that produces different type of computers and laptops, you will see that HP is using processor of Intel or AMD or some, let's say it's using hard disk of some other device, some other company. So if you see HP is using products of different companies in its system, so we can call HP a OEM. So it means that HP is a OEM. Apart from that, you have also seen Dell, you have also seen Lenovo, Dell, laptop, Samsung and all of these are basically OEMs. So these were some types of personal computers. Apart from that, we also have server computers. Now servers, the concept of servers arises when we are discussing network. Simply, there are two types of computer before discussing server. One is called a client and one is called a server computer. Now what is client? Client will be a computer that always requests from the server, and the server is a computer that always responds to the requests that are made to him by the client. Maybe it can give positive response, maybe it can give negative response to the client. So it depends on the situation. So mostly the concept of server always arises when we are in a networking environment, when we are discussing communication. So we can say that we can store our data on a remote server. We have been hearing about this server, like the server of Facebook is down or it's getting slow and all. So we will be discussing this term in the following classes too. So these were the types of computer. But another type of computer, recently it's on its eve. This is what we call a IoT devices, or IoT means Internet of Things. If you are from lower areas, if you are from like backward areas, you might not heard of this IoT thing. So basically IoT, like just look at the name, Internet of Things. So this is simply a struggle to connect different things in your homes, in your office, in your environment with the internet. Let's say you have a door right here in front of you, you have a table in front of you, you have a fan in front of you. Wouldn't it be easier if you would like control them without going there? Let's say I ask you to shut the door, or if you want to shut your door, you need to stand up and you need to go there and shut the door off now. But using Internet of Things, using IoT, it is possible to, let's say you are sitting at your chair, you can simply open your mobile phone and you can just simply perform some clicks and the door will automatically be shut down. So you can see videos of IoT on the internet too. So this is what we call the IoT. So there are devices that are inserting into different things, like your door must have a small device, a chip or a computer, whatever we can say. That is what we call the IoT devices. So these are mostly I've given some examples here. Voice controlled doors, we have been seeing voice controlled doors, we have been seeing voice controlled machines and all these things. These are examples of IoT. The most common applications of IoT in the current era are home automations. We use thermostats where we are trying to control the heat of our room by sitting on our table, by sitting on our bed, by you are sleeping in your bed under the blanket. You can just give voice commands to the AC. If the AC or the heater has a device, that is what we call a thermostat. Apart from that, security system that automatically detects someone coming into your house or going outside your house. Then we have some home appliances like automated doors, coffee machines, refrigerators, which you can control automatically from remotely. You can control them because all of them are connected to the internet. This is what we call Internet of Things. Apart from that, stream media. Nowadays we are pretty much familiar with Siri and Alexa. Those are actually voice controlled speakers, voice controlled TVs. So apart from that, in cars, especially in the cars of Tesla, we have been seeing automated accelerators, automated brakes, automated gears. There are different sensors and cameras. All of them are controlling the car. You don't need to like drive the car, the car drives itself, mostly in Tesla cars. Apart from that too, there are a lot of applications of IoT, but these were the ones that I think are way too simple and everybody should know. So I think this is enough for our second class. In the next class we will come up with more introductory things that we need to study in IT fundamentals. So that's it for today. So like this video if you found something informative in this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you. Bye.